Today we're doing a deep dive into the 2025 Southeast Asia Games scandal. It's the story of a rising esports star who was caught faking her entire professional career.
On the biggest stage imaginable, really. Our mission here is to get into how it happened and, the failures that let it happen.
Right. And the game here is Arena of Valor, or AOV.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't follow the mobile scene, this isn't some small indie game. It's huge. It comes from Tencent's Honor of Kings.
Which is the highest grossing mobile game of all time.
Exactly. We're talking over $18 billion in revenue. So in Southeast Asia, AOV is... it's foundational.
And the stakes here couldn't be higher. The EC Games is, it's basically the Olympics for the region, a national medal event.
And Thailand was the host nation.
So the pressure was immense. Failure wasn't really an option.
So our protagonist, if you can call her that, is Nefat War.
Yeah.
Her in-game tag was Tokyo Girl.
She was signed to a big organization, Talent Esports.
A very big one. And she rose through the ranks incredibly fast, becoming the main roster carry.
And just to clarify for listeners, the carry is the key damage dealer, right? The player the team relies on to win.
That's the one. The star player. She was even called the beautiful girl of esports. Very marketable.
But the whole time, there were signs. Teammates said she was really awkward. She would do anything to avoid practicing in the same room as them.
Which is a huge red flag. I mean, if you're that good, why the secrecy?
Exactly. And that suspicion, it all just blew up on December 15th, 2025.
The match against Vietnam, this is where it all falls apart. Right before the game starts, Tokyo Girl makes this incredibly strange request.
What was it?
She asks to take the official tournament device, the phone they play on, back to her room.
No way. They obviously said no, right?
Of course. But that request alone set off all the alarms.
So then, mid-match,
the Thai coach just pauses the game, stops everything. The staff zooms in on her hands on the screen, and they see this terrifying discrepancy. Her fingers are tapping away at the screen, but her character in the game isn't moving in sync with her hands. Not at all.
So she's faking the movements.
Completely. And when the camera catches her during the pause, she just flips the middle finger.
Wow. Wow. But how is she even doing it? I mean, this is a major tournament. Shouldn't the tech be completely locked down?
That is the core of the whole scandal. That's the failure. The tournament, for some reason, was running on a private online server, not a local offline one.
An online server. So she could install other apps.
Precisely. She had installed Discord. She wasn't playing. She was just logged in, sharing her screen, or rather, watching a screen share from the real player.
Wait, so she was just watching a video stream of someone else playing?
Yes, essentially playing air guitar on her phone screen to keep up the illusion.
The audacity is just staggering.
The fallout was immediate, as you'd expect. Talent Esports fired her on the spot.
And they're suing her, right? For salary and cost.
For 9 months of it, yeah. And Garena, the game's publisher, banned her for life.
And what about the team? For Thailand.
Catastrophic. As the host nation and the favorite to win, they had to withdraw from the entire tournament.
A national embarrassment.
Oh, it was brutal. The Thai Esports Federation president was seen crying in public. The team captain, Give Me a Kiss, was just heartbroken. Years of work, all of it, just gone.
Because of one player. And we found out who was actually playing for her, right?
Her boyfriend, an ex-pro player named Cheerio. He confessed to the whole thing on TikTok.
On TikTok? Of course he did.
And get this, while he's confessing to this massive fraud that destroyed a national team's dream, he still had an active donation link in his bio.
You cannot be serious.
I am. The authorities in Thailand are now pursuing legal action against both of them.
You know, the really tragic part of this whole thing is the long-term damage. People are saying this has set women's esports back years in the region.
Without a doubt, every talented female player is now going to live under this cloud of suspicion. It's just awful.
It really makes you think.
And that kind of leaves a final question for you, the listener. What happens when a high-stakes competition is built on perception? When you can seemingly fake a core skill at an Olympic level, what does that do to the idea of authenticity and trust?